Hello, everybody, and welcome back to our channel, Two Brothers Outdoors. And speaking of the outdoors, today we are outdoors. We are sitting in the deer stand, and we're waiting for a few people to join us here. Today we're going to see if Tim can join us from his deer stand so we can get both perspectives. And what's nice about this live is that once we get going here, if we get some deer out there, we can go live and show everybody the deer and talk about it. And if a big buck comes out, well, guess what? We can take a shot live on YouTube. All right, we got one person that joined us. Say hello. Let us know where you're from. We are sitting in our deer blinds in the great Adirondacks of New York. All right. So, how is everybody out there? If you're joining us, leave a message there. Drop a message and let us know who you are, where you're from. Wheel. They're coming in and going out. Coming in and going out. Hello. We're waiting on more to join us here. Welcome to my deer stand in the great Adirondacks, New York. Put a message down there. Type in a message. Let us know who you are, where you're from. We are deer hunting. We got 3 joining us now. And the nice thing about this live is now that we have 5G at our deer stands, we can actually go live instead of hunting and seeing nothing. If we see something, we can actually let you see it as we see it. And if we see a big buck, we will take that big buck live. Hello, Mike Horton. How are you doing today? Where are you from? We are hunting whitetail deer or coyotes if one happens to come along. It'd be unfortunate for him. Let us know where you're from. I see we got Mike and Everlast. We are sitting in our deer blinds in the Adirondacks of New York. It's a little bit windy today, partly cloudy, about 40 degrees outside. Yes, we do have bears, and yes, bear season's open. If we see a bear, if it's big enough, I'll take it. I'm not going to take a small bear or a female. Typically, the small bears are females or cubs. And I won't take a small bear, but if I see a big bear, we got a couple of them running the property. We have one we call Buckethead and one that we call Scar. Buckethead is because his head's as big as a 5-gallon bucket, and Scar, he's got a big scar on the right shoulder where something got him. Don't know what, but he has a nice white scar there. Illinois is doing, blessed hope you two, 64 degrees in central Illinois. Black bears. We don't have any grizzlies, thank God. All right. My brother's at the other stand, and he's saying, can I invite him? I don't know how. If you're using YouTube, and for the live stream, we usually use StreamYard. I don't know how to invite people. This may take a minute. Let's see, that ain't gonna work. All right, Tim, I don't know how to add you or invite you. no. I'm touching a couple of buttons here, trying to figure out how to invite people. No, that's not going to work. If anybody out there has used... Wait a minute, what's this plus sign here? No, Tim, the plus sign says start a poll. If anybody has used YouTube to stream and you know how to invite somebody, stick it up there real quick. Hope you're doing well, Pops. Thanks a lot. We are from the Adirondacks in upstate New York. We are sitting in our deer blinds right now, deer hunting. And my brother's trying to get on with us. He's in his deer blind. You can see the Two Brothers logo down there. Hey, your dog just ate your grandpa. Well, my grandchildren might think, good dog. How you doing, Sawbucks? Palestine, don't forget the people of Gaza. Okay. All right, guys. Anybody familiar with live stream on YouTube? If you know how to invite somebody, let me know. Because right now, I'm trying to invite my brother to join us from his tree stand, and I can't find the right button. America's at war with the whole world, but has not been able to do anything. Okay, well, we're trying to stay away from politics on here. I know you might be passionate about it, but seems like politics is bogging everybody's mind down these days. I'm just trying to sit up here in the woods and enjoy myself. Close to nature. How do you restore your grandpa? Well, I don't think there's any way to restore us. You can restore old cars, you can restore just about anything, but you can't restore people. All right, guys, let me give you a look-see at what we're looking at out here. That's my food plot out there. It's got all kinds of deer goodies in it, according to the package of seed that I threw out there. That is the southern-facing window. This would be the western-facing window right here. And as you can see, it goes uphill from here. This is actually the way bucks usually come in, is that direction right there. And then the east-facing window right here. That's looking down into a big swamp down there. There's a big swamp right over there. We also get a lot of deer come up out of the swamp. And then this is the north-facing window. That's just hardwoods and uphill from here. Tim is that direction, about 300 yards in his tree blind. And as you can see, Our blinds are comfortable. We have them blacked out in here so that when you're looking in the windows, you don't see anything. And you got to wear dark clothing when you do that. Oh, there's my bag of pork rinds. Got ourselves a cook stove over here. Heater down there. All kinds of goodies. Love from India. Glad you could make it. Always glad to talk to people overseas in other countries. What's your guess Southern Adirondack's going to do with that beam? My guess is they're going to hang something off of it to help them or assist them in turning logs, picking logs up. It's the only thing I can think of. It's a pretty heavy beam. I don't know why they need help turning over a beam. They got Andy. He's pretty good at turning over logs. Anybody else from any other parts of the world? Say hello. Tell us where you're from. All right, guys. I just don't know how to add somebody on here. All right, guys. So anyway, we just got up here a little while ago, and let's see, it's about 3 o'clock, 3:30. We got a ways to go before it gets dark. I'll switch the view here. Tim, do you have the option of trying to start a live right now under Two Brothers? Brazil. How you doing, Brazil? You guys are heading into summer right now, correct? As we're heading into winter, you're heading into summer? If we see any deer, they're either going to come in from this direction. No, I don't understand Portuguese. Or they'll be coming out of the swamp this direction over here. Very seldom they come up behind you. What's our favorite hobby? If you subscribe to our YouTube channel, Two Brothers Outdoors, you'll see that we do a lot of logging and sawmilling. Sawmilling is our hobby. And we hunt, we fly fish, we do some camping videos. We used to fly airplanes, but that got a little expensive. And once in a while, we'll take a ride on the Harleys. Well, I wish a couple of deer would walk out and make things a little more interesting, guys. All right, let's see. Any other questions? Any other statements? Let us know where you're from. if you know how to use YouTube Live and you know how to bring a guest on, if you could let me know, it would be handy because I'm trying to add. Okay. Water Gaming HD, nice to know. I think if I actually slapped it, you would know. It would do more than hurt. It would be crippling. Like I was saying, if you know how to use the YouTube Live and you know how to invite a guest on, let me know real quick how to do that. My brother's in his other tree stand. He's trying to go live as a guest on here or go live with us. If this doesn't work out, we may have to switch over to StreamYard. That way we can both go on here as lives. All right, guys. I'm going to sit here for a few more minutes. Well, we'll sit here till dark anyway. And Water Gaming, you're a funny guy. I could have a conversation with you. All right, guys. So we're going to shut this down for a little bit and just keep your eyes open for us to go back on live. If we see any deer, we'll go live and show you what we're looking at. And if we see a big buck, we'll show you what happens. So until that time, well, it may not be an option on mobile device. You're right. We can go live on StreamYard and do it, though. That may be what we have to do. All right, guys, keep an eye out for us to come back on. And hopefully we'll see some deer here in a little while and bring it live to you. Yes, I have found true happiness in my life. I've had a good life, not to say there's not been some up and downs, but as I look back on my life, I've had a good life and I regret nothing. And yes, I am very happy with my life. All right, guys, I will catch you in a little while, and we may be coming back on StreamYard, so keep an eye on our channel, okay? All right, catch you in a while.